Welcome back to another Freeview from the Vors Welding U.S. Short Track Nationals. Last lap presented by Owasso Speedway from Bristol Motor Speedway. Final set of qualifying getting set to roll. I'm Zach Heiser. Now to my left is the voice of the Midwest Modifieds Tour, powered by Wheeler Trucking, Matt Preer. Welcome back to Bristol.
Certainly appreciate it, Zach. Been looking forward to this since it was announced. And we are getting set to go. Economy Auto Parts qualifying for the Midwest Modifieds Tour, powered by Wheeler Trucking. We've already had quite a bit of excitement here earlier today with the Vors Compact Touring Series and the CRA Street Stock Series.
We couldn't even get through a scuff session for the Modifieds without excitement, Matt. I mean, the scuff session is supposed to be non-drama.
Right.
And we had another one fall from grace during the scuff session. Tough to see.
Yeah, we did. Unfortunately, Jamie Womack out of Dunbar, West Virginia, possibly losing a motor in that number 17 machine. As we take a look, and there you see it right there. Makes the hard left down the backstretch he goes. Tough break for Jamie Dunbar, the 49-year-old driver from Dunbar, West Virginia, regular at the Ona Speedway, the only paved track in the Mountaineer State of West Virginia.
Yeah, and the mystery smoke, as they call it, you never want to see the mystery smoke.
No.
It's mystery smoke because we don't know what causes it. We don't want to know what causes it. But there was the fateful moment for that 17 car. That put a little slowdown in the scuff session. Fans in attendance here at Bristol, you all look good. Thank you so much for coming out to the Short Track Nationals. Yeah, you are on Colossus. Check it out. Hey, look, Mom, I'm on TV. You are on Racing America and social media around the world. So we're about ready to go for qualifying, Matt. Your qualifying for the Midwest Modified Tour will be slightly different than what we've seen from the other two divisions.
Indeed it will be. It is group qualifying. We're going to send 5 cars out at a time. They'll turn 5 quick laps around this legendary Bristol Motor Speedway. We'll take the best of those 5 laps, lock them into today's show. 61 cars started here at Bristol Motor Speedway with 1 scratch, got us down to 60. Only the top 16 qualifiers are locked in to tonight's Owasso Speedway 40. That means the remaining 44 cars will have to run in one of the 2 last chance races. We'll take the top 4 out of those, lock them into the A feature, and that's it. 24 cars, no provisionals. You have to earn your way in to the 2024 season opener for the Midwest Modifieds Tour, powered by Wheeler Trucking.
And this is something that we didn't talk about with the other divisions, but I know it's true for Midwest Mods. These 3 divisions make up the King of the High Bank Series for 2024. This is a points-paying race for anybody who's eyeballing that or the national championship.
Oh, it's huge. Not, as you mentioned, it's not only the season opener for the Midwest Modifieds Tour, the 2024 King of the High Banks Triple Crown Series presented by Mays Tire and Service Center. This is the opener. It's so much on the line here in early April.
Yeah.
And what better place to kick it off, the iconic Bristol Motor Speedway.
Now, the other thing that's different as we take a look at another, the fans came out. I mean, is this place full? No, but there are people everywhere here, Matt, with fans, and the party deck looks good. My point being, though, that your format is different as well in the fact that if you don't qualify for the A, out of qualifying or one of the last chance races, you still have something to race for potentially.
You do. Once you take 16 out of the Economy Auto Parts qualifying, we'll take 4 from each last chance race. That's 24 cars. Then the cars remaining, we'll take the top 24 out of the qualifying for those remaining. They will run the Back Road Beauty Salon B feature, which will be later tonight, 20-lap main event. Unfortunately, the remaining 12 after that, their night is over.
Pick one of the 160,000 seats that you see around you and enjoy the rest of the show.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Preparation continuing down in the garage area for us. So we see some of the CRA Street Stock competitors who will have some work to do before they return to the racetrack. 5:30 green flag time here tonight for the official racing portion of that. If you enjoy what you see here on the Freeviews on social media, get your Racing America subscription, racingamerica.tv, and you can enjoy all that is the Short Track Nationals. Matt, we have cars rolling to the Speedway.
We absolutely do. We'll kick things off with a legend up in Northwest Indiana, a 9-time track champion at South Bend Speedway. Was the first car on the track. Right behind him, the Michael Waltrip Brewing Company Burkett Nestor Race Cars, number 07 machine, 29-year-old driver from Eaton Rapids, Michigan. That is Matt Vayner. Matt Vayner aboard the number 07 machine. Just in front of him, going into turns 1 and 2, the blue number 22, the R&B Car Company, Burkett Nestor Race Cars, number 22, 54-year-old driver from Plymouth, Indiana. That is Rich Bowl. Rich Bowl making his modified debut right here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Just behind him, coming out of turn number 4, the white number 07 machine. It is the one call Land Care, Stacy Race Cars, number 07, 57-year-old driver from Marysville, Ohio. That is Scott Jones, and there is Kyle Smith, the Smith Sand and Gravel, Burkett Nestor Race Cars, number 8, 28-year-old driver from Perry, Michigan, making his Midwest Modified Tour debut as well. 34 drivers have never seen Bristol Motor Speedway until this weekend. And so far, Matt Vayner, quick time at a 16.281, 16.281, as we take a look at the Lando's Custom and Collision Ellis Race Cars, number 79, 64-year-old driver from Cumberland, Indiana. That is Dave Cumby. Dave Cumby, the former Damon Breedlove X-Machine. On the track now, the renumbered number 79 car. Matt Vayner, quick time at the moment, just behind that number 22, Rich Bowl, who is second quick at the moment, 16.521 for Bowl. Vayner reeling in Bowl actually a little bit. His best time so far is 16.229, which has already broken the track record for the Midwest Modified Tour, which was set back on May the 19th, 2018. Kyle Purvis going to 16.387. During practice today, Zach, 46 drivers broke the track record in practice.
Unofficially.
Unofficially, of course.
Practice doesn't count, but I think we're going to see much of the same here in qualifying. When you have that kind of lap time this early in qualifying, continue to watch it fall.
And to take a look at the number 17, the B&D Towing Ellis Race Cars, number 17, 60-year-old driver from Cleveland, Ohio. That is Kurt Hennings, feature winner at the tight 1/5 mile of the Paynesville Speedway, located northeast of Cleveland in Paynesville, Ohio. Hennings making his Midwest Modified Tour debut here this afternoon. The order of qualifying, reverse order from practice, just like the CRA Street Stocks, as Kurt Hennings turns his first official laps of qualifying here at Bristol Motor Speedway in that number 17 machine. Just behind him, making his way into turn number 1 and 2, the black number 40 machine, a regular up at the Kinross Raceway Park on the Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Aboard the Kirtland Agency, Howe Racing Enterprises, number 40, 51 years old from Lewiston, Michigan. That's Chris Stark. Right behind him, another regular, former Onaway Speedway Rookie of the Year in the Outlaw Super Late Models. The Wheeler Motors, Burkett Nestor Race Cars, number 3, 33 years old from Sheboygan, Michigan. That is Bobby Garms. Bobby Garms aboard the number 3 machine. As coming out of turn number 4 now, making his way down the backstretch he goes in that jackpot at the county of the Lorraine Raceway Park on Saturday, May 18th. Howe Racing Enterprises, number 26, 50 years old from North Ridgeville, Ohio. That is Jason Drew. Jason Drew aboard the number 26 machine. And the fastest car at the moment, 2022 Rookie of the Year in the Marsh Dentistry, Stacy Race Cars, number 07, 44 years old from Hilliard, Ohio. That is Josh Kemp. Kemp, he's your new track record holder at a 16.129, 16.129. So Josh Kemp now holding down the track record. Jason Drew also broke it at a 16.176. Chris Stark with a 16.199. That is third quick. As Josh Kemp continues to show the way early in Economy Auto Parts qualifying, he lowers it down to a 16.124, 16.124 for Kemp, the 2022 Midwest Modified Tour Rookie of the Year. Kurt Hennings in the 917 machine, a 16.655, 16.655, his best effort. As Hennings makes his way down the front stretch into turn 1 and 2, did not pick up on that last lap, so his best lap, a 16.655. Ninth quick for the 17 of Kurt Henning, but it is the 07 of Josh Kemp quick time at the moment with a 16.124. And once again, Zach, top 16 cars. That is it out of Economy Auto Parts qualifying.
Such a small window. Pretty much everybody's on the bubble at that point. We've been talking about the bubble spot. It was 30 with the Compact Touring Series, 28 with the CRA Street Stocks. You can fall from glory here in a hurry with only 16 cars locked in.
And Josh Kemp, quick time at the moment with a 16.124. Jason Drew, second quick at a 16.176. As we mentioned, 46 cars breaking the track record unofficially in practice. The fastest lap of practice, a 15.224. By who else? Kyle Purvis, the defending race winner.
Yeah, and is there anything that kid hasn't done on the high banks of racing? you talk about his success at Winchester with Run for the Gun, and obviously the last race that was held here at Bristol. That 13 car is really good in really clutch situations.
And we're going to see him a little bit later on in Economy Auto Parts qualifying, the two-time Midwest Modifieds Tour Powered by Wheeler Trucking champion. Next quintet of drivers making their way on the racetrack. First up, two-time defending track champion on the dirt at Winston Motor Speedway in the west side of Michigan, making his return to pavement. The 4J's Trucking Seneca Performance, number 99, 32 years old from Middleville, Michigan. That is Jordan Dahlke. Jordan Dahlke aboard the number 99, former two-time winner in the Midwest Modified Tour. Right behind him, finished 8th in the points last season at the Owasso Speedway. Aboard the Cheater Motorsports home-built chassis, number 62, 33 years old from Durand, Michigan. That is Stephen Pelkey. Stephen Pelkey aboard the number 62 machine. And right behind him, feature winner last season in the Shady Bowl Speedway in DeGraff, Ohio. The one-call land care, Stacy Race Cars, number 70, 24 years old from Bellefontaine, Ohio. That's Daniel McPherson. Daniel McPherson aboard the number 70 machine. And already, Jeff Lane, who we see on the screen now, he's quick time, the 1998 Tour champion, the Ed Martin Automotive Group, Dak Sims chassis, number 26, 60 years old from Nicetown, Indiana. A 15.776, 15.776. First lap time for Lane, and right behind him, making his way down the front stretch, across the start-finish line, 2013 Tour champion, the Nestor Farms, Burkett Nestor Race Cars, number 12, 65 years old from Fort Wayne, Indiana, Tim Burkett. One half of Burkett Nestor Race Cars. That is Tim Burkett in the black, blue, and red. Number 12, as Jordan Dahlke second quick at the moment with a 15.802, crosses the start-finish line. He'll stay at second for now. The time to beat Jeff Lane with a 15.776. Daniel McPherson moves up to third quick at a 15.900. Stephen Pelkey in that number 62 machine. He's up to fifth now at a 16.056. As the field woes themselves down, Jeff Lane lowers that track record. Now it's a 15.776.
Yeah, and the other thing to think about here as we get ready to roll this next group is hearts are going to start being broken. 15 cars have taken time with the Midwest Modifieds Tour so far in qualifying. That 16th car will lock in out of this next group, and 15 other drivers will look toward potential of not being in the show.
Oh man, it's gonna be exciting to say the least. As you see the front of the field, the next driver about to come out. First appearance in a modified since the 2015 season. One half of the ownership group of the Midwest Modified Tour, a five-time track champion over his career. The Hot Shoe 100X at Owasso Speedway, Saturday, August 10th. Burkett Nestor Race Cars, number 24.
And as my partner Rich France said, if you're going to come out of retirement,
why
might as well
here?
make it Bristol.
The 50-year-old from Petoskey, Michigan. It is Bud Gray. Bud Gray, the number 24. You could not smack the smile off his face before he went out for practice earlier today. Right behind him, regular in the Ohio Wheelman Modified Series. Fifth in the points one season ago. The Paul's Car Care Ellis Race Cars, number 60, 20 years old from Akron, Ohio. That is Sam Bigham. Sam Bigham aboard the number 60 machine. And right behind him, he is a former five-time track champion, the Midvale Speedway, the Canton Auto Salvage Burkett Nestor Race Cars, number 12, 35 years old from Canton, Ohio. That's Randy Bubba Smith. Bubba Smith aboard the number 12 machine. As Smith makes his way down the backstretch, Ross Klingelhofer in the number 21 machine. He's out there coming out of turn number 2, but right in front of us, it is gentlemen, 10th in the points one season ago. The Back Road Beauty Salon, Burkett Nestor Race Cars, number 4, 43 years old from Clisle, Michigan. That is Jason Congdon. Jason Congdon aboard the number 4 machine. And making his way out of turn number 2, he is currently P1 at the moment. That black number 21, the C&M Service Center Stacy Race Cars, number 21, 41 years old from DeGraff, Ohio. It's Ross Klingelhofer. Ross Klingelhofer, the 21, just went a 15.620. Brand new track record for the Midwest Modifieds Tour. And that puts Rich Bull on the bubble at your 16th quick. As Klingelhofer, a 15.620. Bubba Smith, second quick at a 15.750. Knocks Jeff Lane to third quick at the moment. As Klingelhofer sitting P1 at the moment with a 15.620. Rich Bull still on the bubble. There's Bud Gray, 12th quick at a 16.188. He is the promoter, along with wife Amy Gray, of the prestigious Hot Shoe 100, celebrating his 10th anniversary, August 9th and 10th at Owasso Speedway. As Ross Klingelhofer, quick time at a 15.620. Bubba Smith, second quick at a 15.750. Jeff Lane, third at a 15.776. Jordan Dahlke, fourth quick at a 15.802. On the bubble, Zach Heiser, 16.521. But it's a big dog, Rich Bowl, the 9-time South Bend Motor Speedway track champion, making his modified debut right here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
I was going to say, I don't think Rich has a lot of experience on the skinny tires. He's more of a fat-tired outlaw super late model type of guy. But this is the thing that I like to look at, Matt. 9/10 of a second separate first to bubble in 16th. So tight field so far.
Very tight field indeed. Next quintet rolls out. First up, the May Construction Birkenester Race Cars, number 69. 31-year-old driver from Auburn, Indiana. That is Austin May. Austin May, one of the Inline Tube Rookie of the Year title contenders in 2024. May, regular at the Angola Motorsport Speedway in years past. Right behind him, 2-time modified track champion at the Sandusky Speedway. The AmeriCal Corporation Birkenester Race Cars, number 97, 35 years old. From Burbank, Ohio, it's Stephen Kleinecht. Stephen Kleinecht aboard the number 97 machine. As Kleinecht will make his way out of turns 3 and 4, just behind him with that bright orange number 58 machine aboard the American Maintenance Birkenester Race Cars, number 58, 41 years old from Cleveland, Ohio. It's Dan LaRocco. Dan LaRocco aboard the number 58 machine as he'll make his first official laps here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Klingelhofer still sitting quick, and right behind him, 3-time CRA Late Model Sportsman Series champion aboard the Tongue Speed Shop, Birkenester Race Cars number 2, 41 years old from Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's Billy Hudson. Billy Hudson aboard the number 2 car. There you see Austin May making his way down the backstretch. So far, no one has been able to top Ross Klingelhofer's 15.620, though Billy Hudson got close of 15.722, 15.722 for Billy Hudson. Austin May at the moment, 10th quick at a 15.940. Bud Gray sitting on the bubble at a 16.188. Billy Hudson getting closer in that white number 2 machine of 15.722 as Dan LaRocco in the 58 machine. On the outside, looking in at a 16.399, currently 20th quick for LaRocco. And they'll come across the start-finish line that time. Does not get in as of yet. And the field woes themselves down. No one able to top Ross Klingelhofer, a 15.620, still quick time. Billy Hudson, second quick at a 15.722. Bubba Smith shoveled to third at a 15.750. As now Bud Gray sitting on the bubble at 16th with a 16.188.
In his return, are you guys going to make him race his way into the show?
Absolutely. No provisionals. So in theory, even if defending Tour champion Matt Dimmick can't get in on qualifying or the last chance race, guess what? He ain't running the A feature.
Find a seat.
Find a seat.
That's cutthroat modified racing right there.
Oh, yeah. Earn your way, baby.
I love it. I love it.
After all, it is Bristol, baby. I had to get that in there once.
You had to say it once, didn't you?
Next driver on the racetrack, gentlemen, had just an outstanding season last year at the Kalamazoo Speedway. 2 feature wins and 1 runner-up showing in the Maurer Well Service Ellis Race Cars, number 4. 24 years old from Granger, Indiana. It's Matt Maurer. Matt Maurer aboard the black number 4 car. He'll make his way in turns 1 and 2 for the first time. Right behind him, 7-time and defending track champion at the Ona Speedway. The Patriot Meat Processing Birkenester Race Car, number 00, 27 years old from Ona, West Virginia. That's Jeremy Cooper. Jeremy Cooper aboard the number 00 car. Right behind him, former 3-time track champion at the Owasso Speedway, the Wheeler Trucking Birkenester Race Cars, number 86. 56 years old from New Lothrop, Michigan. It's Scott Clifford. Scott Clifford aboard the number 86 machine. Clifford, one of a handful of drivers other than Tyler Nicely to have also raced at Eldora Speedway over his career. Right behind him, finished 8th in the points, 1 season to go. The Mays Transfer and Contract named Birkenester Race Cars, number 93, 43 years old from Salt Rock, West Virginia. It's Thomas Mays. Thomas Mays aboard the number 93, and right behind him, off the pace, the LCK Trucking Fisher Fabrication, number 9, 38 years old from Ossian, Indiana, Terry Fisher Jr. And Fisher off the pace a little bit, but he is 10th quick at the moment at a 15.895. Matt Maurer second quick at a 15.620. How about Scott Clifford third quick at a 15.670. Stephen Pelkey now on the bubble at a 16.056. As there you see Jeremy Cooper in the 00 car. He's 12th for now at a 15.909. Matt Maurer satisfied. He is currently second quick. Scott Clifford just behind Cooper. He is third quick. Cooper can't duplicate his feet. He's still 12th quick at a 15.909. Scott Clifford third at a 15.670. Thomas Mays crosses the start-finish line. 15th quick at a 15.983. 15.983.
As we work through qualifying for the Midwest Modified Tour presented by or powered by Wheeler Trucking, we invite you, if you enjoy this free view, to make sure that you get your Racing America subscription to enjoy the rest of tonight's Short Track U.S. Nationals here at Bristol. And a programming note, just got word from Race Control. The CRA Street Stock C main only was going to have 7 cars in it. Those cars will tag the B main, so no more C main for the CRA Street Stocks. Teams should have that updated schedule in their text message chain.
Good news for the CRA Street Stocks for sure. As we continue to roll on, next qualifier on the racetrack, 2016 Tour Division South Division champion, the BA Sweetie Candy Company, Bullet Chassis, number 82, 46 years old, from Massillon, Ohio. It's Bob Cibilla Jr. Bob Cibilla Jr., the 2016 Midwest Modified Tour South Division champion. Right behind him, aboard the Worthy Tree Service, DG Performance number 15, 39 years old, from West Branch, Michigan. That is Justin Knopfsinger. Justin Knopfsinger aboard the number 15 machine. He makes his way into turns 3 and 4. Right behind him, the lone Canadian on property here with us this weekend. The McGregor Plumbing and Heating, DG Performance number 3, 29 years old, from Gooley River, Ontario, Canada. It's BJ Marcoux. BJ Marcoux aboard the number 3 car. Right behind him, gentleman who finished 3rd in the points one season ago, the hot aboard the Chill AF Burkett-Nestor race car, number 24, 25 years old, from Petoskey, Michigan. It's Buddy Gray. Buddy Gray aboard the number 24 machine, and right behind him, former 3-time track champion, the Kinross Raceway part, the Preston Northern Excavating, Howe Racing Enterprise, number 17, 46 years old, from Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, Todd Jackson. Bob Cibilla Jr. to the top of the charts. Another new track record of 15.528, 15.528 for the 2016 Midwest Modified Tour South Division champion. Sam Bigham now sitting in the bubble at a 15.918. Todd Jackson to 4th quick at a 15.650. Knocks Scott Clifford to 5th as Cibilla a 15.528. Now sitting P1 at the moment. Buddy Gray up to 6th quick at a 15.719. And you see Cibilla making his way through turns 3 and 4. The former Midvale Speedway track champion as well, Justin Knopfsinger in the 15, trying to get in. He's 18th quick. He'll cross the start-finish line that time. Does not do it, a 15.964. So the bubble time of 15.918 for the number 60 of Sam Bigham. New fast time, new track record again. Bob Cibilla Jr., 15.528.
You getting tired of saying new track record?
Not you yet. Guys said it there a couple times here at the CRA Street Stocks.
Not nearly as much as this is a fast racetrack tonight, and that's just going to lead to even better racing here this evening. 5:30 scheduled green flag for the first one of the night, which again, as we just mentioned, will now be the Vors Compact Touring Series C main, followed by the CRA Street Stocks B main. Those 7 cars after scratches and whatnot, those will tag the B main for the CRA Street Stock. So cut one less race, but still going to have just as much action.
For sure. Next quintet on the racetrack. First up, 15th in the points, 1 season to go. Aboard the Circle C Beefalo Farms. Burkett-Nestor race cars number 135, 53 years old, from Milton, West Virginia. That is Wes Smith. Wes Smith aboard the 135 machine. Right behind him, aboard the Hyper Cove Springs Boyd Fabrication number 03, 3-time track champion in his native state of Florida, from Riverview, Florida, outside of Tampa, 39 years old. It's Kyle Bookmiller. Kyle Bookmiller aboard the 03 machine. Right behind him, 3-time and defending track champion at Springport Mid-Michigan Speedway, the Taylor Concrete Burkett-Nestor race car number 22, 27 years old, from nearby Zach Heiser's residence, Jackson, Michigan. It's Aaron Taylor. Aaron Taylor aboard the number 22 machine. And right behind him, last year's 2023 Buckeye 200 Series champion aboard the one-call Land Care Stacy Race Cars number 81, 27 years old, from Bell Fountain, Ohio. It's Logan McPherson. Logan McPherson aboard the number 81 machine. Wesley Smith up the 2nd quick, and right behind, last but not least, a regular competitor of the Langley Speedway in Langley, West Virginia. Here's a feature winner and the runner-up in points 1 season ago. The Bugsy's Repair, Brett Hamilton chassis number 23. 19 years old, from Stafford, Virginia, is Peyton Furry. Peyton Furry in the number 23. Wes Smith up the 2nd quick in a 15.582. Knocks Daniel McPherson on the bubble at a 15.900 at the moment. And there you see Wesley's made Kyle Bookmiller trying to work his way into the show. Bookmiller in that 03 car. He's got some work to do. 16.302, and unfortunately that's going to do it for him. Aaron Taylor also going to have work to do, but Bob Cibula Jr. still quick time at a 15.528. Wes Smith now second quick at a 15.582. Ross Klingelhofer third at a 15.620. And Daniel McPherson, a 15.900, now sitting on the bubble at 16th quick. Got a few cars left to go. We've qualified 39 so far. Roughly 20-ish to go. We mentioned Dale Spencer out of this event, the 555, as well as the 0 of Lucas Ripley and the 17 of Jamie Womack. Next group rolling out. First up, another one of the contenders for the inline 2 Rookie of the Year title chase. The 4-star transportation, Birkenester Race Cars, number 12, 21 years old, from Dexter, Michigan. That is Luke Warhurst. Luke Warhurst in the former driving Matt Dimmott's championship car from 1 year ago. Bought it turnkey from him. And right behind him, it is the Nestor Farms Birkenester Race Cars, number 12, 65 years old from Fort Wayne, Indiana. It was Tim Burkett. And then white number 12, Dave Nestor was in the black number 12 earlier today. Tim Burkett, they flip-flopped on us. Last year, Tim Burkett was in the black machine. This year, he's in the white number 12 in the Nestor Farms entry.
Like to keep you on your toes, don't they?
Oh, no doubt. Right behind him, 7th in the points, 1 season to go. The Fullerton Racing Birkenester Race Cars, number 05, originally from Brisbane, Australia. The 54-year-old now calls Howell, Michigan home. It's Greg Fullerton. Greg Fullerton in the 05 machine. Right behind him, 2021 Midwest Modified Tour champion, the Larson Group. Howell Racing Enterprises, number 5, 40 years old from Springfield, Missouri. It's Danny Jackson. Danny Jackson aboard the number 5 machine. And right behind him, defending track champion at Owasso Speedway, 3-time defending track champion at Birch Run Speedway. The Wheeler Trucking Howell Race Cars, number 7, 39 years old from Birch Run, Michigan. It is David McManus, who is second quick at a 15.466. But Greg Fullerton just went a 15.296. 15.296. The black number 05, making his way in turns 1 and 2 now. Coming down the backstretch of the moment, Greg Fullerton in the 05. And you see Danny Jackson and David McManus. McManus second quick at a 15.466. Logan McPherson now on the bubble at a 15.795. There you see Jackson now fourth quick at a 15.525. McManus second quick at a 15.466. But there he is, Greg Fullerton, originally from Brisbane, Australia, moved to Howell, Michigan. Back in 2000, started his career in a street stock at the Auto City Speedway, as well as the Dixie Motor Speedway, now Birch Run Speedway, before moving to the Modifieds. He's been with this tour since the 2007 season. And he just broke the track record at a 15.296.
You know, I was watching, you said David McManus second quick, and I was keeping an eye on he and Danny Jackson. That is the joys of group qualifying, because McManus, quicker on the speed charts, had a slightly quicker race car, but got caught behind Danny. And if he had a car that was good enough for quick time, we didn't get a chance to see it.
On the bubble, 15.795, the number 81 of Logan McPherson, 2023 Buckeye 200 Series Modified Champion. Next quintet out. First up, the all-time career leader in feature wins in Midwest Modified Tour history. Last year's runner-up in the standings, the Wheeler Trucking Birkenester Race Cars, number 11, 49 years old from Hamilton, Indiana. It's Brian Nestor. Brian Nestor aboard the number 11 cars, won just about everything there is to win in a modified. Right behind him, former Owasso Speedway track champion 2017, last year's street stock champion at Birch Run Speedway. The Showcase Auto Sales Birkenester Race Car number 12, 36 years old from Coyle, Michigan. It's Nick Lakota. Nick Lakota aboard the number 12 machine. Right behind him, the only man to have raced in all 3 modified races lifetime here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Aboard the Macintosh Oil Birkenester Race Cars number 31, 48 years old from North Canton, Ohio. It's Doug Meyer. Doug Meyer aboard the number 31 machine. Right behind him, feature winner 1 season ago at Birch Run Speedway, their Wheeler Trucking Friday Night Thunder Series. The State Building Company home build chassis number 16, 20 years old from Davison, Michigan. It's Scotty Lamb. Scotty Lamb aboard the number 16, also a rookie contender in the Reveal the Hammer Outlaws Super Late Model Series this season. And last but not least, making his Midwest Modified Tour debut, a winner here in the CRA Street Stocks in 2020. The Hudson Manufacturing Machine Shop, Birkenester Race Cars 00. 36 years old from Owensboro, Kentucky, it's Brett Hudson. Brett Hudson aboard the 00 car. Brian Nestor second quick. Nick Lakota third quick. Doug Meyer sixth quick. The speed's getting quicker and quicker with each quintet of cars making their way on the racetrack. Nestor still second now at a 15.450. Nick Lakota third at a 15.457. 7/1,000th of a second, separating second and third quick. Knocks David McManus to fourth, and now puts Luke Warhurst on the bubble at 15.704. But it's still Greg Fullerton quick at a 15.296. Brian Nestor now second quick at a 15.450. Nick Lakota third quick at a 15.457.
Just 4 cars remain for qualifying for the Midwest Modified Tour powered by Wheeler Trucking.
And they happen to be 4 big dogs.
Yeah.
4 of the very best in the country getting ready to roll out next.
Real quick, if you like what you see, don't forget, this is going to be the end of your FREEVIEW. After these 4 cars, you'll need a Racing America subscription. That's all you'll need to enjoy the rest of the Short Track U.S. Nationals from Bristol Motor Speedway.
First out, defending race winner from back in 2018 here at Bristol Motor Speedway, 2-time Midwest Modified Tour champion, fastest man on the property today in practice. The Farm Transport DG Performance number 13, 36 years old from Marion, Ohio. It's Kyle Purvis. Right behind him, 2023 Modified the Mayhem Tour champion for the DE Moff Construction Rehab Racing Development number 46. 30 years old from Pinellas Park, Florida. It's Cody Stickler. Cody Stickler aboard the number 46. And right behind him, your defending Midwest Modified Tour champion aboard the Burke Nestor Racehouse house car. Dennis Craft Construction number 7, 33 years old from Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's Matt Dimmitt. Matt Dimmitt aboard the number 7 car. And last but certainly not least, just won 1 Fast Qualifier Award earlier today in the CRA Street Stocks, making his Midwest Modified Tour debut. 3-time winner here at Bristol Motor Speedway, all in the CRA Street Stocks. The United Mechanical Circuit Warehouse, number 55, 41 years old from Louisville, Kentucky, Chuck Barnes Jr.
And the last 4 cars to qualify
Our
now
top
occupy the
4.
top 4. Cody Stickler, Kyle Purvis exchanged it twice. Now it's between Stickler and Dimmitt for the top spot.
Cody Stickler, a 15.034. Will we see one of the 14s? Purvis goes a 15.223. He is third quick. Here comes Dimmitt. Dimmitt crosses the start-finish line. Not going to do it. His second lap will remain a 15.118. And that's going to do it for Economy Auto Parts qualifying. Scheduled to go, unable to answer the call. The 0, Lucas Ripley. The 4, Scotty Tomasak. 17, Jamie Womack. 36, Chris Johnson. 58, Ron Maynard Jr. 555, a Dale Spencer. But your Economy Auto Parts fast qualifier with a brand new track record of a 15.034. Defending Modified the Mayhem Tour champion, 2022 winner of the Hot Shoe 100. The DE Moff Construction Rehab Racing Development number 46, 30 years old from Pinellas Park, Florida. Cody Stickler, your Economy Auto Parts fast qualifier.
Wow, Matt Dimmitt second quick on the board. Kyle Purvis third. Chuck Barnes in fourth. And Greg Fullerton rounding out the top 5 in qualifying for the Midwest Modifieds Tour.
6 through 10, Brian Nestor, Nick Lakota, David McManus, Tim Burkett, Doug Meyer. Then you got Scotty Lamp 11th, Danny Jackson 12th, Bob Cibula Jr. 13th, Brett Hudson 14th, Wes Smith 15th, and the 16th and final qualifier in on time, the 21 of Ross Klingelhofer. If you did not hear your favorite driver's name, they will be in one of the 2 last chance races later on this evening. You guys were talking earlier about Snowball Derby qualifying, how important that is and how the excitement is. That was good.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. All right. Well, that is going to do it for our FREEVIEW of qualifying from the Vors Welding and Steel Short Track U.S. Nationals last lap presented by Owasso Speedway. If you want to catch hundreds of laps of racing tonight from Bristol Motor Speedway, all you got to do is log on to racingamerica.tv, become a subscriber, and you'll get to enjoy thousands of laps of coverage from across the nation for the whole season.
Well, I heard you say that there's a whole lot of laps today. I can tell you safely that 90 of them are going to be with the modifieds.
Yeah. So it's going to be a lot. But I hope you enjoyed the FREEVIEW. Again, get your racingamerica.tv subscription. We will be ready to go racing. 5:30 green flag scheduled tonight from the world's fastest half mile. We hope that you can join us. We'll be back with that coverage right here on racingamerica.tv.